so easy to use because you need just 100% of this, and you don't need to add any flour or anything. And it's eggless, so it's suitable for somebody who wants an eggless cake or just a regular cake. So what we need is 1,000 grams of this, and we've already weighed it out so that we can save on time. So we've weighed 1,000 grams, and onto the 1,000 grams of the eggless mix, we've added a teaspoon of mixed spices, a teaspoon of cloves. You can use any brand, it doesn't have to be this one. A teaspoon of cinnamon powder and a teaspoon of nutmeg. You can mix those ones together, and the advantage of the premix is that you can just use a regular hand whisk, so you don't really need a commercial mixer. So you just mix that one and set it aside. Just mix it a little bit more. Actually, let's pour it into the bowl that we're going to use to mix everything up. So that's the bowl we're going to use. Just whisk everything. Make sure that everything is mixed up. And then I'm going to take a portion of this and put it into a different bowl. So just a portion, you don't really have to weigh it. This is what I'm going to use to coat. We're going to use that to coat the fruits. And our fruits that we're using today, we have the mixed cherries, we have the red and green glazed cherries, and we've also used mixed nuts, which is cashew nuts, ground nuts, and macadamia nuts if you have. We also have this one, we've weighed out 300 grams of cherries and 100 grams of mixed nuts. And then set them aside. Just set them aside like that. And then onto this, don't forget we're doing an eggless cake. So onto this we're going to add 275 grams of oil. So you might need a weighing scale, or I don't know how you're going to estimate, but there are conversion tables on the internet. You can check on how to convert this. So 275 grams, let's see. $275. Can do plus or minus one, is fine. And then the recipe comes at the back of the package. So we're also going to add 475 grams of water. As I said, you can find the conversion table online. So 475 is usually around 1.5 cups. $475. There you go. So you can set your scale aside. Now we're going to mix this up. It's so easy, but I prefer we use I would suggest we use this hand whisk. It's something that is available in the supermarket and it's quite affordable. So this is what we are going to use. All you want is for everything to be incorporated into the mixture. So it's something you can do very quickly. We're just mixing to make sure that everything is incorporated. That's the good thing with these premixes, because you can just do everything by hand. You don't really need a commercial mixer to get it done. So yeah, just for a few minutes to make sure that everything is incorporated. So there you go. Then now we're going to add these are the mixed fruits, our raisins, our nuts, everything. We're just going to add that. Just going to add that. Then now you can take a spoon just to put everything together. If you have a spatula, the better, but I'm trying to show you the most basic way of doing it, because not everybody has a spatula at home, especially if you're not a professional baker. Meanwhile, your oven should be warming up, should be preheating, so that when you put in your cake, the oven will be warm already. So all we're trying to do is to make sure that, as you can see, I'm trying sort of to fold it in, because all you want to do is to make sure that the fruits are covered, well covered inside the mixture. And that's just about it. Now you can pour everything into the tin. We'd already lined our baking tin with a liner, so all you're going to do is to pour everything inside and bake at 180 degrees for about 45 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the kind of oven you're using, or until when you put a toothpick, it comes out clean without any cake batter. So that's just about it. And since the cake doesn't have eggs, it won't really raise that much, so you just put up to 3/4 of the baking tin, and that's just about it. You can tap on the surface a little, and in 2-3 minutes you have your Christmas cake. So you're going to put it to bake. You're going to put it to bake, and that's it. We're going to bake it for about, let's say, 45 to 1 hour. Then after that, you're going to check and remove it and enjoy it. You don't really, for a fruit cake, you don't really need any frosting to go with it. You can have it as it is. So yeah, you can get this from Afro Cakery in Nairobi CBD, or you can also order via the company website. And it's also, the company website is bakingsolutions.com. It's at the back, actually the website is at the back of the package, www.bakingsolutions.com, and it's also available on Jumia. So you just search for Baking Home Eggless Vanilla Cake and Muffin Mix, and there's so much you can do with it. You can do just about any flavor with it, any eggless flavor that you want, or even if you eat eggs and you just want something simple to make at home, just try this. So we'll wait and see how our cake comes out. Yeah.